This is Taking Back the Reins podcast. I'm Dina Shale. In this show, you'll learn how to recover and thrive by working with horses through trauma-informed equine facilitated learning, because it's time for you to take back the reins.
Hello, Ali. Thank you for joining me this evening. It's so lovely to have you here, and I love the energy between us, as you know. I wanted to check in with you today because you're one of my first CPD coaches, and you're, I think, the first person that signed up with me last year. Let's talk a little bit about Project Pony and your journey through learning about Project Pony. And obviously, you're coming up to your graduation at the end of May. Tell me a little bit about your journey, and maybe we could start with the first question of why me? Yeah. Why did you choose me?
Well, that's quite easy, really, when we got talking, wasn't it? But I had looked at other places. So I had this in my mind for quite a while. I'd always been around horses. I always knew they were amazing and, you know, they were magic in a certain sort of way. And they could, just do some amazing stuff with the equine facilitated learning. So I've been looking into that field for a little while. And I thought I was going down a different path. I'd had a few intro days and things like that with other people. And the courses were heavily academic and lots of essays. And I was used to doing that type of thing. And then for some unknown reason, nothing quite pulled together. And then I must have seen your link. I'm still not quite sure, but that's how Google works or however, isn't it? So you popped up.
The universe.
And yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And I remember just looking, and before I knew it, I clicked on, I think you had an introduction talk, or, you know, that sort of thing. I can't remember quite how it was worded, but I just thought, yeah, let's go for it. And it was quite funny because it's a day when I was working. I shouldn't be able to have a call and all those type of things. But anyway, I thought I'll just go for it. I'll do it on my tea break. And I think it was as soon as you started talking, I thought, this lady, I want to work with this lady. This is it. I think there was a few tears. I think there was a lot of laughter. And I just felt that you were my type of person, and what you were saying, you were genuine. It was real. You were passionate about it. And I just knew in your words describing it that you were actually doing it. You were out there, you're teaching it, but you were doing it day to day. And that's what I wanted. And that came across, I think, that genuineness, that passion. You were just lit up. And I wanted someone who was lit up by what they were doing to do it. And as we talked a little bit more, I realized, we had the Project Pony. So you sort of, that is your flagship. That's what you teach us, which is brilliant. And we do that. You send us lessons. Sorry, I'm off now, and I'm going on about it.
No, but carry on.
The lessons, and we have these wonderful lessons. So we have these Zoom calls. We have all the information. You teach us that way. We can come to you with any questions anytime, which was really important to me, because I'd seen some of the other places that you sort of do this very academic course. I'm not saying it's wrong. We're all different, but I wasn't so sure about the support. And by the end of it, we know exactly what we are taking out into the world, what we're teaching. Because we learn it, then we come to you for that lovely week that we had, amazing week.
And then don't forget to tell people about the great food that you had.
It was great food. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, you will not go hungry. It was amazing.
A feeder, not starver.
Yeah, you are a feeder, which was amazing. And then you're doing it in reality, but having it done to us, which was really, I thought, amazing that we experience it.
Yeah.
Because then you experience it and it becomes integrated in you. It's just there.
And that's part of the vision, isn't it, that we have, and the value, you know, that you learn and you have, we started off with 8 modules of learning, and then we've upped it to 11. So you get 11 modules of learning now, and you guys have had 11 modules as well, because we all of a sudden went, and you need to learn this, this and this. So because this was the beta course, we've added a lot more value into the course. So our value is that you learn, and because I'm not an academic, I don't want to be reading lots of things, but equally it's really important that you learn the science around what you're actually teaching. So everything that you learn, we pre-recorded, so we record everything so you have it forever. And so there's this lovely balance of hybrid that you can go back and go, oh, do you know what, I need to know about the nervous system because I need to just check in what Dina says about this, this and this. And you can always go back then, can't you? And then, you know, watch it again, learn a bit more, and really embody that learning. And obviously you get, you know, your 11 modules of learning, and then you also get your scripts and everything that you're going to be delivering, and resources you give to clients.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you really do over deliver, which is wonderful, including with the food. But it is, because I'm quite a visual learner. So for me to see it, have the Zoom, have it there to read, and then actually go and physically see it and have that amazing week that we had. And for me, that was the two things actually worked really well for me. So that, and then I can go back and revisit the lessons and go, oh, that bit, oh, that's when that
you
happened.
have it forever, don't you? You have that forever. You know, you have everything on the Kartra portal where you can go back and watch the videos or pull stuff off, you know, and put it in your folders, which is really nice. And obviously you're coming back to us again in May for your assessments and to make sure that you're confident in delivery. But just tell me, obviously you've done your modules of learning, so you've done learning, you've done the embody bit, you're integrating it into your everyday life now. But tell me, how do you feel having, you know, done the best part of the training and now you're out there, you know, practicing it? How do you feel? Because one of the big questions that people always say to me is, well, I've been and done this course, but I don't know what to do now.
Yeah, I mean, that is the amazing thing. You do know what to do because it's there in front of you. And like you say, you've got the lessons, you can go back and read it. You've had it to sort of done to us, if you like. We were there having the course. So the two balances, I feel excited. I mean, I feel excited coming off. To start with, right at the beginning, probably for me, I didn't quite have the confidence. I didn't quite think I could. It's a bit like, will I really be able to do this? And I was coming from, because the wonderful thing is there's 5 of us, but we're all very different. We all put our spin on it. We all put our flavor. We're all working together. Amazing. The other girls are just absolutely amazing.
Yeah, the energy in that room of yours was amazing. It was just did nothing but laugh, which heightens your vibrations and makes you feel much better. And obviously, you know, there's a great energy between all of us, actually. There's and it hasn't felt like I've been teaching. I just felt like we've had a lot of fun and it's really been
very much so.
Lovely.
Oh, absolutely. But also it's very profound. So there was laughter, but there was magic going on, you know, during the week. There was the moments of, oh my goodness, just, you know, mind blowing when the bits just, you know, integrate, when they drop. You go, I think I had 5 minutes where I think I came away and you said to me, enough, when I was working with beautiful Diamond, and I went, I've just had an experience that probably 5 years of talking therapy, you know, I've had it in 5 minutes. You know, it's just cut through something just profound. I think we all had our different experiences, but they were all, you know, there was those bits during the course which were just amazing. And that's the bit when you go, oh my goodness, I want to share this. I want to get this, because this is magic, this stuff. This is brilliant. I knew it was, but when you experience it, and that penny drops, you go, oh my goodness, this is amazing. And like I said, we're all so different. So I think the thing for me, I didn't have my herd. The other girls have got their horses. You know, I was in between horses. I've had them, but I didn't have them at the moment. And that was one of the things that I thought, well, I haven't got them. Is this going to be all right? Is this going to work out? Oh my goodness, yes. I mean, I'm laughing. The Shetlands are lined up. Maybe another one's lined up. But that was perfect. So don't let that stop you, because I'm a little bit of one of those. I have to have it all set up first. You know, I have to have this herd of horses, or I had to, and don't let those limiting beliefs, whether they're around you haven't got the right space, or you're not in the right place, or you haven't got the money. That was another one. I remember right at the beginning saying to you, oh my goodness, this is I got to do this. Oh, and I
just remember that about you. That was really quite profound. I can remember exactly where I sat. I wasn't sat here. I was sat in my lounge. And I remember having that conversation with you where you said to me, I don't know how I'm going to afford it. And I remember saying
absolutely.
to you, neither did I when I did the training, but I knew it was what I needed to do. And
I was the same.
I remember, going for my facilitator training and drawing the money out for my training sort of halfway through. I paid for half of it, paid for the next half. I think I had to pay for it in three amounts.
Yeah.
And I remember thinking, where am I going to get this £3,000 from? And that was only like some of it. I think we started off with 3,000 for the week, for the 10 days of training that I did. And then there was another 3,000. I think the facilitator training was 7,000 for me. And I was like, well, how am I going to get 7,000 in a year? And, I was, this penniless single mom that was like going, how am I going to find this money? But I know I need to do it. But like, quite rightly, like you said, we believe these things. I haven't got the money, I can't do it. But actually, it's a limiting belief.
It is a limiting belief. And I have this phrase that my kids throw back at me. And it's always, don't let the fear of not having the money stop you doing something amazing. And I had to sort of give myself that talk and go, I knew I needed to do it. I thought, I haven't got, as I said to you at the time, I don't know how I'm going to do this. And I'm at the end of it, and it's sort of done. And
and you did find the money, didn't you?
Yes.
You it comes, and somehow or another, you manipulate it into your life. You know it's going to come somehow or another. And the thing is, once you get on that train of learning, you know you need to be there, and you know you need to be doing it. And it's a bit like me with my next lot of training that I've just enrolled in. It's like, wow, it's a lot of money. How am I going to do this? And mine's a 3-year course, this one. So how am I going to find all that much money? But that's your path, and you are aligned in that.
And sometimes, and sometimes you've got to just take that first step. And it's like when you make that first step, it's like the path comes up to meet you, and you can't see the end of it. It's like going up a really big ladder. You just need to take that first step. And the next step unfolds, and the next step unfolds. And it is little tiny bite-sized pieces, something like that. But that is the amazing bit. And I think that happening helps your confidence grow, because you go, I'm meant to be doing this. I'm meant to. But it's like the wind's behind your sails. You're going, I'm meant to be doing this. It will all unfold. So I started this going to you, I don't know how I'm going to do this. And now I'm nearly at the end of it going, oh my goodness, I think the land's coming, the horses are coming. And it has been step by step by step.
Yeah,
and that
and
belief
it does all.
in yourself.
And you couldn't have seen that at the beginning when we talked back in September or August or when it was last year. You couldn't have seen that. And I remember saying to you, be prepared, because when you're in the right place and you're aligned with where you should be, everything will fall into place. Ta-da! Everything falls into place, and all of a sudden you're on this. You're going to be, once you finish your training, you're going to be like on this very fast train, and then your clients are going to be thrown at you like this, and you're going to be thinking, how am I going to pull all of this in? All of a sudden you become then very busy, and then you need more horses, and you need a bigger place, and you need something else, and and it does really all happen very quickly. And I've seen that with you, and you're the proof that, you didn't think that you'd got the money, and you didn't think you'd got the horses, and you didn't think you'd got the place. And, it's all just fallen into place. So, I think it's a really good way of describing it being a limiting belief, because I haven't got, my own place, and I haven't got my own horses. And it is, transformational work, and we're light workers that are in this space, going out and supporting people with mental health. And we're also helping people as well, or horses. We're helping horses, aren't we? Giving them an amazing job of a non-ridden equine, showing us actually this what I see as being like a third dimension. And you've got your traditional BHS route that lots of people go down. You've then got your natural horsemanship, which people then go down. But this other route is like what I see as like this other dimension of being with an animal and being with a horse. And it is probably the best way of being with an animal, because they actually show you the magic of their light work, and this sprinkling of gold dust that they bring into our lives to help with these transformations that we have, and we've all had them. I mean, you were obviously there. We had such an amazing week when you came, and Diamond, our old ridden mare, I've had her about 3 years now, has gone from being this a bit Larry, jumping fences type of Larry mare to being this amazing therapy horse. And we had some real profound lessons with her, didn't we, when you guys were there?
Oh, yeah. I mean, and some of what happened, because you don't know, because I come there not knowing the horses, but I remember you reflected after a particular session and said she had never done that before. You've never seen her do that. And that was, I think, quite mind-blowing for all of us when we realized that wasn't her normal behavior. She was processing stuff on such an amazing level.
Yeah.
And you just go, oh my goodness, this is just mind-blowing. And it is. I don't mind saying that. I'm passionate about it. I want to, it is mind-blowing. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. And actually my staff hadn't seen it either, because generally we don't take people to such a deep level of healing and transformation, but we want to take you beyond what we will where we will take the clients, because you need to be that level above when you're teaching your clients. And we took you to a totally different level, and my staff said, oh my God, Dina, we've never seen anything like that. We've never. And it was tear jerking for all of us because of this amazing real depth of magic that she took us to.
It was bless her. Amazing.
So tell me about the support that you've received as well, because obviously, you could go and do one of those other week courses or other long courses that's more academic. There's lots of different courses out there, and
there are.
And I guess for me, I want to make sure I work with people that I feel an affinity to, and we obviously had that initial connection, and I felt that energy right from the beginning. We felt we were like, we need to be together.
This is meant to be.
And tell me about the support that you've received. How different is that to anything else?
Oh, well, it's I think the support it's amazing, without me sort of going, oh, it's amazing, but it is because it's genuine. So you are there genuinely wanting us to succeed. You want to get this out there to the best, level, best ability. So you support us. You're there. You're approachable. We can go, oh my goodness, what do I do? What happened? And you're there going, there, we've got our little coaching little group that we all talk to in. And we did, like I say, we're all very different, but we just sort of clicked. It was all meant to be. We all felt very comfortable. So you've always got someone you can go, and it's all kinds of questions. It can be it could be something about yourself. I'm struggling with this, whatever. Or it can be a very straightforward, like, business question about how do I do this bit with this? And you will come back. Obviously, you are doing it. So you at times might be with clients and things like that. But it's never very long before you go, yeah, I'll get to you later. Can I give you a call later? Do we need a call? And it's always that thing. Do you need a call? Do we need a Zoom chat? Can I do it in a text?
Hey, listen, we do the calls without you having to say that to me, because I go, I think Ali is needing a call.
Yeah, exactly. So you get your supernatural power out and go, oh, are you doing all right? And I'm going, actually, I am actually feeling, so there is that level of it as well, but it's there, isn't it? It's not like you have to go, I've done some courses, and everyone's different with certain things, and that you can phone them on a Monday morning between 10 and 11 and that's fine. But that is the time. But it's nothing like that at all. It feels like you are part of a family, aren't we? We're part of a tribe. It's like, you're fine. Someone, I sometimes haven't, because I'm doing other things, haven't looked at the group chat, but you'll look and then you find out that someone's asked a question, someone else has answered it, someone else tipped in with something else, and now they've gone on. It can be a quick one, and someone will go in, oh, actually, I've done that. Have you looked at this? Brilliant. Sorted. So
and you all support one another, which is really nice. And I'm hoping that the more people that join us on this journey of learning will go into that group, and then you guys, as like the forefront runners, are going to be supporting them as well, because the whole concept and the thing that I felt when I did my training was that that after I did my training, that was it. Don't bye.
Yeah.
And I hated that. And I didn't know I was going to go out and create, you know, this CPD coaching program. And, you know, it wasn't in my forefront of my brain. But obviously, since, you know, having that lottery grant, you know, it's taken us to another realm of business, really. And I know that I want to be there to support people, because it really feels right for me. And the integrity that I feel in my business is that I want to be able to support people to do it well. And I say that to everybody, because there's lots of people out there doing it really well, and lots of people not doing it so well. And I want to be, you know, out there in the forefront runners, doing it the best. And I want my coaches to do it the best as well. And you obviously did the business series as well, which was a different series.
Yes.
That you're going to go back over again, but you've got it forever, you know, on the portal, so you can go back over it, because there's so much to learn about getting your business up and running. And, you know,
But then, you know, you don't feel you're floundering, you don't feel left. That's the whole point. You've got all these support strategies there. I think we sat there, it was like the second morning, and we said something, and you said, no, you got me now. That's it. And we all went, oh, thank goodness for that. You know, we sort of knew that, but it was you just confirming, no, I'm here. You know, I'm here. You don't sort of walk at the end of the course and that's it. I wave you goodbye off the gate and you've gone. It's like, come back if you need something. I'm here. You know, and that was just like, oh, that's what we wanted. That was amazing as well. I mean, you'd said it through it, but just to hear it when we were there and go, yeah, okay. It's all right. We can do this.
Again, it's walking the walk and talking the talk, isn't it? And that's what I say about the whole thing. You know, I'm out there. I'm actually doing it.
Yeah.
I'm actually delivering. There's people out there that do the equine facilitated learning, and they're not even delivering it. I'm doing it, so I'm in the midst of it, and I'm delivering in the morning. You know, it's important that you feel that support, because I've got so many years of experience now that I could. I think there's not that much that I could say would be thrown at me and I would be surprised, because I've dealt with children, adults, teenagers, asylum seekers during the programs. You know, all sorts of people have been through the programs, the nurses, the doctors, the psychologists, the psychotherapists, all wanting these methods. So it's really appealing to people, because, you know, it's a great program, but also I'm hoping that we create a community of people that really feel supported together. And actually they've got, you know, a great opportunity to take the work and go off there and get their return on investment, because, you know, we all want to go out and work with horses and people, don't we? We all want that. And that's the end game. It's to be able to work with horses and people and get that, you know, I love my job thing. I love what I do.
Exactly.
Which is why I work as many hours as I do, because I love it. I absolutely love what I do.
And you do.
I've loved supporting you guys.
And you do work every hour.
There is.
You do indeed, I know. And it's feeling that fully equipped. Then that's where the confidence comes. So if you at the beginning think, oh, I don't think I can do this, or for whatever, we all have these little narratives, these little stories we tell ourselves that we're not bright enough, or we can't quite do that, or never, you know, we all have that limiting belief of the reasons why we don't think we can run a business, or we can't do this, or whatever. But you do feel equipped. You feel fully equipped, and you beautifully give us the confidence to do it, because you trust us and give us the knowledge base to do it and the support. So, you know, it's like, you can't not feel confident by the end of it, because you're just going,
and you know, at the end of the day, you've got to think that the investment that you've put in is it worth it? Because it is a big investment. And you know, at the end of the day, there are ones out there you can go and do for £1,000 or a few £100. And obviously there's a big comparison, but I want people to go, it was worth every penny, like I do with my training. You know, I knew what I did was amazing, and I loved my training, and I very fondly look back at my training now, and you know, it's an electronic exchange, because obviously, you know, we talk money as well, and we talk about having that money mindset and that limiting belief, but actually you guys have got to get that return on your investment, and obviously you get a program at the end of it that you go away and deliver.
And I can already see how that can happen. And it's, again, that step-by-step bit. You know, perhaps at the beginning you go, oh, I'm not quite sure. But you're not supposed to see it all. It's like the best things in life. You're not supposed to see the whole thing. You can perhaps believe it and go, oh my goodness, I could do this. And that's great. But often things are revealed step by step. And that's, you know, it unfolds as you do it. And you get, amazing.
Oh, Ali, it's been so lovely talking to you. And as always, we've waffled more than 5 minutes.
Didn't you say, oh, I just need 5 minutes of your time? Well, that's fine.
So listen, I'm so grateful for you to talk to me about your journey through the CPD coaching program. And it's always a joy to speak to you, and that energy is just so lovely, and it makes me feel great when we've talked. But I just wanted to say thank you again for taking the time really for to talk to me this evening, but not only that, for trusting me on this journey, because you were one of the first people that came through. And you were the first person to sign up, and I never forget that. And, you know, I'm so grateful for you trusting me to take you on that journey of learning, but also for you to come out the other side and be one of my ambassadors and coaches for the future.
Total pleasure as always. Bye.
Bye, Ali.
Thank you for listening to Taking Back the Reins with me, Dina Shale. I'd love for you to find out more about how you can recover with horses. Come and join my free Facebook group, Highway to Healing.